On my mama, I almost thought we wasn't live. I was like, oh, damn, what did I do wrong?
I was rapping the champ is here.
I did that on one of the Patreon episodes. I did like the go live and I just started talking. And then it took me about a minute or two and I was like, oh shit, we ain't live. I was like, oh man, we not recording. I was like, I just talked about Boy Meets World for like 5 minutes for no reason.
Yeah, Vader was there doing something.
Yo, he got a Mr. Feeney face. Mr. Feeney called him Mr. Feeney said, you ain't built like this, bro. You know how many side chicks I got, bro?
Stakino? Realize who you talking to, Stakino? Big Feeney.
Nah, bro, that man was on American History X wilding, bro. Broke my heart. I seen that movie. I was like, Frankie, bro, you let me down, bro.
Yeah, man.
Man, come in the house looking like Big Boss Man.
He was offensive lineman on the Titans too, so he made up for it.
Cuz from Boy Meets World?
Yeah, he was in hella stuff.
Vader's son, cuz?
Yeah, remember he used to write poetry and whatnot? His dad was Vader. And he was like, yo, my son needs to be a wrestler. He needs to be a man. like, damn, Vader.
Vader was rough on cuz.
Yeah, man. You can't be rough on cuz. What could
He was like, yo, man.
He just couldn't let
man roll a poem. He said, man, you a hoe.
Couldn't just have a normal childhood, though. Just, you feel me?
Man, cuz your son. All right. Cuz your son. You can't be going hard on cuz. He your son.
Oh, dang. I didn't make a little graphic for cuz either. I mean, it's all good. Y'all know the nigga here. Hey, we here though. You feel me? Live and direct. You feel me? One time for the one time. Flex bomb for the enemies. Salute to the frenemies. Everybody in the chat, everybody listening. Apple, Spotify, whatever your choice. I go by the name Oh My God Graham. Back at it for another week. What episode is this? 257? 258? I don't know. 257. 257. Y'all talk about. You feel me? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that, cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and twerkers. We present to you another edition of Public Enemies Podcast, Pro Wrestling's Breakfast Club. This is your first time hearing this. You are about to y'all know the spiel. I already told y'all who I am. You feel me? I already know the Waco Kid is in the building. He's on this side. My bad. He's on that side.
We here, bro.
There's a lot of that going on tonight too.
Hey, come on, man. Oh, yo.
Hey,
he's back, but I'm back too. You know who else is back?
Jizzle.
I got that. He back.
C is for champion.
What's the J for?
Champion Junior.
Who's champion senior?
Me. I'm the Alpha and the Omega. I'm the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit of champions. All right. That's who I am. I'm the champion of all champions. Lord, please forgive me and don't strike us down. But
us, that ain't got nothing to do with us.
Hey, listen, man, I'm over here. Listen, we ride together, we die together. All right, public enemies for life. All right, so
some might say. Some might say.
Hey man, let me see what that man Tron talking about.
Yo, all right.
Damn, you really die for you? Ain't trying to die, cuz?
I know what type of episode this is gonna be. I guess you feel me. What are they talking about in the chat? You feel me? Tony says, "What's up, players?" Andy, Andy says, "LFG."
What up, Drew?
You know what I'm saying? Ken said, "Hope you got the energy for this week." I got the energy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying. Hey, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like sometimes it's hard to come in here and be like,
Hey,
yeah,
yo,
man. Ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs. Yeah, y'all. This the podcast. This the enemies. What do you guys want to talk about? Yeah, did you see what happened on Dynamite? It's hard to do that for an hour and a half, and then for an hour and a half on Sundays, and then it's just tough, bro. It's tough for 5 years. It's tough. It's hard.
Like, bro, like last week,
game.
facts. Like, I was listening back to the episode. I was like, the press gram kind of funny.
You feel me?
You still got 48.
Hey,
listen.
Y'all let me know what y'all want. You feel me? Y'all want me coming in here like a ball of energy, ready to, you know what I'm saying, give the people, you know what I'm saying, the I don't know, the over the top feel of what the show should be like, and you just, you know what I'm saying, like, all right, cool, we here to kick it.
Hey man, that's Toronto. That's Toronto. Kawhi Leonard, Toronto,
bro. Like for real,
all
like
business. All business.
Sometimes I just don't be wanting to talk about wrestling, bro. But it's like that's what the podcast is about. That's what we're here for. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But that's what the Patreon is for as well. You know what I'm saying? So hey, stiffen up. Pause. Tighten up your upper lip. You know what I'm saying? Quit being a sucker, Graham. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell myself in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Stand up straight. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a sucker. Don't be a hoe out here. You know what I'm saying? Be a real nigga. Do what you're supposed to do. And,
do what you need to do today.
Today?
Am I saying anything?
Bro. You don't want to talk about wrestling. We can talk about Rocky. You talk about Rocky all day.
We'll talk about Rocky in just a minute, but before we do that, let's get into small package news.
I'm doing the gritty right now.
It's the last time you're gonna hear that shit.
Oh man, really?
Hey, yeah, bruh. Send
me
a little. Hey, they sent me a little. Hey, would you like to share revenue with the people that did it? I said, hey, come on, cuz. Yeah, no, I would not. Absolutely not.
For 200, Alex.
I muted it on last week's episode, but then I was like, you know what? Nah. How about no?
Hey, nah, bro. I'm trying to keep that little 17 cents to myself, bro.
You feel me? I'm talking about, hey, we got mouths to feed over here. You know, I'm talking about we got mouths to feed. You know who else got mouths to feed? Eric Young. Apparently, Eric Young has been under contract with the WWE since November 1st. And they ain't used him. They ain't did nothing with cuz. He ain't appeared on TV. Ain't nobody seen my G backstage. He just pulled up, got a check, and was like, all right, cool. I'm kicking it at the crib. He got a remote job. You feel me?
He got a Zoom job?
How he get a remote position, cuz? That's crazy.
Oh, man, just stealing.
Hey, bro, you just FaceTime me like, yo, don't do that. Don't do that. All right, thank you. And they hang up.
Bro, I remember when this man I remember when they came up from NXT. I remember when, you know, they let him go. I remember when the news hit, they were bringing him back. Everybody's like, yo, we want sanity back. We want sanity back. Let me tell you something. I am here to tell you that ship has sailed. It is long gone. Yo, man, just like, I just need that job, whatever he's doing, man. I want to be at home getting a check, not doing nothing. You know, you got wrestlers being like, yo, man, I want to be out there doing my art. Look, man, I do that all day. You like, yo, you want to cut me a check, sit at home? I do that on this show. Like, I'll clock out right now. Ram, just send me the check.
I bet.
Yo, EY.
I'll catch y'all later.
Yo, EY just being bad. Like, so as soon as they got called up, I knew they were going to be like, yeah, we're keeping Nikki Cross and only her. And I'm like, yeah, I figured that was going to happen. And yeah, man, when they brought him back, like, everybody wants something back until it's bad.
This is not a topic of conversation. Nobody cares about Eric Young to be like, you don't got to do that, Jizzle. I know you don't care.
You're right.
I know you don't care.
Trying to make it sound good.
My G tried to stretch it out. Like, yeah, so, I mean, at the end of the day, Eric Young is...
You know what I'm saying? He trash.
He's a veteran. He's a veteran.
He deserves his sandwich at $22,000 a week.
Hey man, let's get it, dog. Let's get it. Hey. Ben said, you know, wrestlers out there, you know what I'm saying, you just want to do their art. You know, they want to go out there and perform for the people. We talk about art. Everybody out there, what's the word that everybody's using nowadays? Cinema. Everybody's using, oh, that is cinema. This was cinema. You know what we did? You know what we did? You know what we did? All that hoping and that wishing, like, oh, they need to be nominated for an Emmy. Somebody needs to be nominated for an Emmy. Look at the work that they're doing, and look at the work that we did. Emmy nominated.
Wow.
Becoming Ric Flair. This is not what we asked for.
Nah, bro, like, yo, you put the helicopter man on for an Emmy?
I said, y'all want Brad Pitt as a samurai, huh? Okay, we got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. I didn't ask for none of this.
Yeah. Y'all said y'all wanted somebody to get nominated for an Emmy. I mean, it was like Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, Sammy, people that have like really went above and beyond this past year with like their character work and such. And yes, Mr. All Days Off, that is real, 100%. Becoming Ric Flair, becoming Ric Flair, my bad. Woo. Nominated for the Emmy.
That's an essential part to that title. Yeah, man. That's an essential part.
The Ric Flair story.
My bad.
Like, and the crazy thing is that documentary, a lot of those clips are used from like multiple different documentaries about Ric Flair. So they just like put it together, add a couple new ones and stuff like that. And it's like, yo, here you go. Like, I feel like there's a new Ric Flair documentary every other, like there's a new Ric Flair documentary like every other year. I'm like, yeah, I know he survived the plane crash. I know about all the Ric Flair stuff. Like, I remember an old dude at church, like, he was like, yo, you like wrestling? I was like, yeah. He's like, Ric Flair survived the plane crash? And I'm like, I've heard that story like 1,500 times, bro. Like, it's not impressive. It's like, yo, old heads got to tell you some stuff. Like, they just found out like a while ago. They got to present it to you like it's fat, like it's like some new thing. They're like, yo, it's like, Jalen Rose.
Yo, man. It was like, yo, I heard Ric Flair used to drink 11 gallons of brown liquor a day. He survived.
Hey, bro.
Tell barbershop story
hey,
about
man,
Ric
Flair. Tony Yayo invented he invented the "You Can't See Me." Did y'all know that? And I'm like, John Cena been telling this story for like 11-something years, bro.
You know what though? I dig all of that.
Can't get no Emmy.
But I don't care. Hey, keep reminding people that Tony Yayo did that. Keep reminding them. What John Cena gonna do but tell the truth?
Lie.
Huh? What are you gonna do but tell the truth?
Hey, man.
Keep telling your truth, John Cena. But I'll tell you this much. You know who rewrites history? Huh?
Who?
You know who wants to take things out of the history books? Huh? That are important to us as a people? Huh? You know who wants to rewrite history? Huh?
Gavin Newsom.
So, and you want to just allow John Cena to continue to tell his story without why isn't it okay for people to continuously remind folks that Tony Yayo created this? Why isn't that okay?
Because
especially when you try to say that "In the Club" is the greatest hip hop song ever.
Hey man, I'm telling you, bro. Hey, listen. You know, when I was on my boycott white rappers wave, there's a reason for that. Because some people will tell you that Eminem is the greatest rapper ever.
Yeah.
As long as Dwayne Michael Carter is taking breaths, I don't know what to tell you. So,
just say it. Just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
Tony Yayo did it.
All right, we could switch the subject. Hey, I seen a little kite earlier. You feel me? New Japan, All Japan, Pro Wrestling Noah, all together again. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me.
And anywhere at all, I'm here in the deep blue sea. Yo, man.
Yes.
It's all about, man.
If it's a fire that burns down the whole town.
I think the last time they did this was in 2012. You feel me? So it's like, all right, cool. Let's run it back. Let's get the whole gang back together. You feel me? And let's run it up one time for the one time. Yeah, everybody else doing super shows. Everybody else doing these, you know what I'm saying, destination, big stadium, big field. Woo, 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 woo. Let's bang our nuts on the table, you feel me, and show them who we really is, you feel me, and who really the ones out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you would ever bang your nuts on the table, but
the funniest shit in the world.
Hey, bro. I feel like I wasn't here last week. I feel like I was here, but I wasn't here last week. So you're getting everything I got.
Banging the nuts on the table, y'all.
That's what I'm doing, bro.
Zion.
Yo.
What?
No.
Hey.
No.
All right. I apologize, Ben. Would you like to talk about Rocky?
Oh yeah, man. I'm always down to talk about Rocky. You know, when they was giving him the statue, Mr. T pulled up. Mr. T was like, "Hey, woman. Hey, woman."
Do you realize, like, yo, if you have to watch Rocky, Graham, Rocky 3 is the Rocky that you have to watch. I promise you. I've never seen a black man in all of his splendor.
I'll make you guys a deal.
All right.
I will watch Rocky when we get the confirmation if CM Punk watched Rocky yet.
He ain't watched it. He lying. He a liar. That's all he do is lie.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
he ain't watched Rocky.
I'm just saying.
I think
he didn't even make that on Photoshop. Somebody did that for him and sent it to him.
All right, so here's the thing. Fightful just dropped this report, which, I mean, like, wasn't really like brand new news, but it was just like, all right, cool. Here's some bullet points, some stuff that we tried to get updates on. Some of the stuff we could get updates on, some of the stuff we really couldn't get updates on. Half of the stuff you could probably get an update on by listening to Dax Harwood's podcast, but that's all good. So he said, so Dax said that he talks to CM Punk like pretty much like every day, and he wants to get back into wrestling. I feel like this CM Punk thing is like just continuously dominated the news cycle, like more than pretty much anything outside of whatever's going on with Vince McMahon. So, I mean, so with that said, like, it just feels like he's inching closer to a return. I don't know about like, you guys.
It feels like they don't want to let him back. It feels like to me. They're like, yeah. They're like, yeah.
Here's the report from Fightful. Salute to Fightful, by the way. Fightful has learned that CM Punk has communicated repeatedly to AEW that he wants to come back. He's laid out numerous scenarios in which he'd return. Among those includes willingness to work with Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. However, at least as a few months ago, Omega and Bucks didn't seem keen on that. That part, I was like, that's funny. However, as of a few months ago, however, you could have kept that out of the post if you couldn't get an update on that as of a few months ago. So, anyways, Punk also expressed his willingness to return to work for All Elite Wrestling and keep completely separate from the Elite. Fightful speculates that the new Saturday show could create a separation of the two, or Rampage, or something else of that. Of the like, right? Maybe, you know. Punk has been open to working elsewhere, unsure if that means with AEW and Ring of Honor, WWE, or New Japan. Hey, subscribe to Fightful Select for more. $5 a month.
Nah, bro, he can't go to Ring of Honor, bro. Like,
of course, he can't go to Ring of Honor.
Why it's in Cole Cabana down there? This in Cole Cabana. Like, hey man, hey, you gotta get away from this guy. Like, you gotta go look the man in the face. Like every week when you show up, the man is like, "Yo, man, you share a bank account with your mother." Like, I wouldn't want to clock in for work every week to see that man. If I was the person he said it about, or I was the person who said that, it's awkward, man.
Yeah, find him.
They've done 8 episodes of this new Ring of Honor. Cole Cabana ain't been booked one time. They have not booked Cole Cabana on the show not one time. So I'm like, where's all these people that was just overcompensating, just over? Oh no, he did this. He did Cole Cabana so bad, and that's why Cole Cabana's not on TV, and Cole Cabana's gonna be on Ring of Honor now. But he's still not on Ring of Honor. Is he just really not him? Like, I don't know, like, what the thing is, bro. But I seen a lot of people sticking up for Cuz, like, and I just like, all right, use him. He wasn't on Death Before Dishonor. He wasn't on Super Card. I mean, any honor?
Hey,
What honor?
Dying on a Coca Pennant
He ain't even on
hill
your honor.
is crazy.
I'm just saying, bro. Like,
That's not a hill that I'm willing to. I might run the trip on that hill, let alone die on that hill.
But regardless, with the show coming up in August, All In, London, let's go all in, man. Bring CM Punk back. Come on, bro. If CM Punk is all in on AEW, you should be all in on CM Punk, bro. Hey, risk versus reward, right? You gotta spend money to make money. You gotta take chances, take risks. You gotta get messy. I learned that from Miss Frizzle. Y'all ain't never seen the Magic School Bus?
Yeah,
definitely, bro. Like
CM Punk is the Kyrie Irving of wrestling.
Hey, chill.
You better listen. Listen. I don't want to pay this $250 for him. But man, you see that spinning layup that he did? Man, I'm going to give him this $250 for 5 years.
Man's been here for 3 weeks, and I'm seeing reports that Luke is angry. Luke is unhappy. Luka don't know about his future with the team.
But listen, man, you know what Kyrie was doing? Kyrie was dropping 12 points every fourth quarter. So,
bring CM Punk back or don't bring CM Punk back. Yes or no?
Why not?
Yeah, man. He just got to pull up and apologize like a black father. He's got to be like, "Yo, man, y'all hungry?" Just like apologize to the whole locker room. Like, hey, y'all hungry? Y'all want something from Dairy Queen?
He's already giving the locker room Starbucks cards. You feel me?
Nah, bro. You got to do some more. You got to do some more.
Well, you guys don't want one of these one of these Beyond sandwiches from Starbucks?
No. These little impossible joints.
Yeah, you want no impossible croissant? I'm like, all right, bro, for sure.
Croissant. A croissant. All right, man. Hey, all I'm gonna say, I'll say it like this: if Jeff Hardy can come back, CM Punk can come back.
CM Punk ain't no Jeff Hardy. All right.
Check this out. At least CM Punk wasn't out there endangering lives and his own life and others repeatedly. CM Punk was throwing hands with people. Jeff Punk was out there throwing hands with. He was throwing hands with dudes.
Yeah, he was, and his dog was too.
I mean, if you're gonna give Cousins 17 chances, I think CM Punk deserves at least 3. I'm just saying.
I mean, CM Punk ain't jumping off a scaffolding. You know what I'm saying? So,
knees won't let him do it
again. Yo. Don't mean he don't want to.
But geez, cuz.
Not the best idea. You feel me? Let's talk about Dynamite.
That's a segue. You want to talk about Jeff Hardy coming back? We can start right there.
Hardy.
We can start with Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's back.
Did you see the bad?
Nah, bro. Like Fightful had reported that some like interesting stuff was going on backstage. Somebody was backstage that was gonna be newsworthy on tonight's episode of Dynamite, and everybody was speculating who it was, and they cleared it up that it was Jeff Hardy, and everybody was like, "Well, I don't really want Jeff Hardy to wrestle. I prefer it if he just, backstage showing support, whatever." But it's just something about like when Jeff Hardy's music hit, like you just be like, "Hey, man, look."
Goosebumps.
I give this man another chance. Hey man, look, just don't mess up no more. That's all you say, and he's just like, yo, you just doing that. He's just doing a little Jeff Hardy dance. Like, yo, that's all it's been. That's what it's been since I was like 10 years old. Every time Jeff Hardy mess, I'm like, hey, come on, bro, you got to do better than this. And as soon as that music hit, I'm like, all right, we back.
You don't know where he's at for a little bit. Like, where'd he go? Then he just pop up again. You be like, oh shit.
Yeah, he came down, saved Matt Hardy and Private Party and everything like that with the chair. Gave Matt Hardy a hug in the middle of the ring.
At least he didn't dance. At least he didn't stop and dance on the way this time.
Oh yeah, man, that was hilarious. He just sat backstage, like let the ass whooping continue, just ran down. That's the funniest thing in the world. Then they let him, like, that kind of got to him. He, like, I think he said something about that. He's like, yo, man, look, I was having a good time. Like, bro, like they getting the ass beat, but I'm spinning right now.
I was so mad I had to put my sandwich down to go save my brother. Like, man, you getting your ass whooped again, bud? Let's see, man. I'm about to place this sandwich down. I'm not throwing it down.
Always gotta
say. He had to get them. He got to get that man out of a Pebble Reed deal.
Yeah, for sure.
At the TLC deal.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
Like,
man signed a Tony Braxton contract.
Who signed the Cash Money? Who signed the Cash Money West? Who signed the Rap A Loud West Coast, East Coast?
Jeff Hardy's back.
Shout out
for those that are excited about that. Salute to you guys.
Salute to me, bro. Like, Jeff Hardy, turn it up, bro. Turn it up.
Elsewhere,
like, yo, as long as you want to keep coming out here, like I keep cheering, bro.
Jeff Hardy Jr., little Darby Allin, cuz he beat Swerve, trying to bite man's feet off and all of that.
Yuck.
Pooh.
Yuck.
Like, bro, he bite his ear like Mike Tyson.
Like, that ain't no extreme shit. When you bite another man on the foot, that's some freak shit, bro.
Oh,
like, you call it whatever you want. They was like, oh man, like, oh, he must really want to win this match. I'm like, nah, man, that's a freaky nigga.
No, that's not normal.
It's a freaky man right there. He just holding his foot up like a piece of corn on a cob and just like, yo, this is it.
Yo, Rex Ryan face ass. Like, what's wrong with my son? A pillar is what kind of pillar is holding that up?
Yo, man, I've like right after the match, MJF came out there, started going in on him. It was like, yo, man, the difference between me and you is you're not willing to put yourself before everybody else. You're not willing to do what needs to be done to be a champion. Darby starts going back at him. He's like, yo, man, look, I'm trying to keep my soul intact, bro. Like, I don't care about none of this money, bro. Like, I don't care about none of this. I'm going to leave the same way that I came in here, my soul intact. And then just like, I think MJF called him like Sting's bitch or something like that. And Sting was like, yo, came out there and started going in.
Somebody said my name. You know what I'm saying? Wearing the same jacket that 6ix9ine got jumped in. You know what I mean? Just like, yo,
Sting came out there in the Montclair.
in the Montclair bomber joint, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Sting came out there in the Montclair.
The members only Montclair, you know what I mean?
The Montclair.
Look at the jacket. Look at the zippers on there. It has 7 zippers on the
jacket. With all them zippers. I'm the boss on this boat. You should call me Skipper. The way I turn the money over, you could call me Flipper. That's what he said. He said all this daddy daycare stuff. I don't really feel like a daycare kind of guy. Maybe I'm more like a cheerleader. He started throwing pom-poms at cuz, you feel me? And he was like, you want to talk about daycare? What about Cody daycare? Yeah, I said Cody. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. I said Cody. You know what's funny to me about like why are these little tongue-in-cheek promos that be happening? Like, it'd be like, oh, you didn't think I would say that, did you? Hot button, fourth wall. I'm like, bro, like you don't gotta add that. You could just keep going. Like, we get it. You said Cody. I bet. What's next?
Sting been doing that for 30 years. Like, Sting been looking at the camera and saying stuff like that for like.
Nah, just in the overall picture of it. Salute to Sting. Sting can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, Sting can do whatever he wants. Like,
you mean everybody? I got you.
He can do whatever he wants. I'm just talking about, obviously, yeah, like, we gotta chill with that. You know what I'm saying? Sting good with me, bro.
Tony Khan ain't checking shit when he get back there, too.
Like, I knew Sting was going to start cooking when he threw out those pom-poms. I was like, yo, any man who comes out there with props ready to like cook you, like, yeah, he ready. Like, he put some time, some effort into this. Man came out there, started throwing pom-poms at him. I was like, yo, man, I'm gonna cook. And then he just did like, yo, he was like, this guy's gonna beat you. That was the end game. He was like, yo, man, look, I know I'm not getting that world title. I know that I'm not getting that world title. He's like, yo, this man right here, he next up.
Nah, bro. Sting for AEW World Champion. Right.
If Goldberg could do it,
over
listen, if Ain't Shit could do it, the shit could do it. Okay?
Do it.
He got snow. Does Goldberg got snow? I don't think so. That's nothing
Run it up, man. Run it up. You feel me? And Ben, you're right. Like he really did put a lot of thought into it.
But cream of the crop all over again.
Them jackets only got 3 zippers. Them jackets only got 3 pockets. So like he had 4 pom poms. That other one was just like tucked between like his leg, his arm. He's like, "Don't drop it, please don't drop it, please don't drop it." He tucked the rock on the pom pom. You feel me?
Listen, man, Styles P told me that I could fit something up in here.
Yeah, bro.
That's a Styles P jacket.
Yo, I'm just like Andrade. Like, yo, he never came out there and talked to Andrade like that. Andrade called him his boss, his daddy. He's like, yo, man, where your boss at, man? Where your boss at? I need to talk to your boss. Like, he never came out there with that energy for Andrade because Andrade had a hands for him. He was like, yeah, man, I'm just gonna stand over here.
Andrade got an elbow that to be afraid of. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that elbow coming. Unlike other elbows in AEW.
I need Andrade back. Andrade was straight memeable content for AEW.
Are you
We
so
need
crazy?
Andrade back.
Hey.
Hey.
So crazy.
Okay, how you know?
He's right.
How you know? I'm just asking. You feel me? Yeah, so Sting cooked MJF. Jeff Hardy's back. Darby beat Swerve. Kenny Omega cut like a really deep and like emotional promo about next time I see the Blackpool Combat Club, what I'm gonna do to you is gonna be worse than blood for blood because it's personal or whatever. And then they came out there and they saved little cuz after the match. I didn't even see this. I didn't even see this part. I don't know why I'm trying to review this part. Tell y'all what happened. I didn't even see the part. I didn't even see what happened when the Elite came back. All I see was
like
Kenny
they
Omega
were
had like a screwdriver. He stabbed it into the turnbuckle. What happened?
They was they were beating up Brandon Cutler and Michael Nakazawa. And the Bucks came up from behind and they super kicked them, and then they started going in and they had a screwdriver and they held it up to Mox. Mox was like, yo, man, look, I'm still trying to go on vacation without like my head looking like Vision after Thanos took that shit out of his forehead. So y'all be easy. Just slid right out of there.
I'm not afraid of bleeding blood. Like, go ahead, do it. Do it. Do it.
Like, yo, give me the shit. I'll do it myself.
Let me go ahead and do it for you. Let me go ahead and do it for you. Wait till Cesaro gets over. Wait till Claudio gets over here and throws you out the ring.
What do you guys think of Bullet Club Gold?
I mean, how'd you think of NWO Platinum or whatever it was at WCW?
Hey,
NWO Elite, that what it's called? NWO 2000? How'd you think about NWO 2000?
Hey, pull that picture back up, please.
This
that man's shirt, Juice Robinson, for those of you who are going to be listening to this, he's wearing a shirt that says Rock Hard Club. No, I do not support this in any way, shape, or form, bro. I don't want to join your club. No, thank you.
Yo, Bullet Club 2000? We're definitely calling Bullet Club 2000 now.
How do you think? All right, I'll just ask. How do you think sales are going on that shirt?
So it's probably through the roof.
Probably through the roof. Like he probably is selling probably a lot of them shirts. People think it's funny.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, Rock Hard Club.
I'm speaking for me. I don't want to join your club, bro. I don't want to be nowhere near your freaky club, bro. None of that.
I respect your ability to make that club, but I would not like to be a part of that, sir.
There you go.
Yeah, 100%. Like,
so the Outcast
10 feet of me.
The Outcast beat Ruby and not Ruby. What's her name? Rio. My bad. Rio and Sky Blue.
Yeah. Finally on the AEW squad. But I thought she'd been signed.
Yeah. Nah. She like literally just signed. Last
sick.
I think they signed Billy Starks too, by the way.
Oh yeah, shout out
salute to Billy Starks.
Yeah, she's on the way.
Yeah. So I mean, this is still going. Next week they got Britt and Jamie versus Tony and Ruby. So that's a tag match that's gonna be next week. But I'm like, what? Let's get to it, man. Like, let's get to it, man. It seems like Britt Baker's like cleared. Like, I guess she was having like back problems or whatever, but she got physical tonight, so I'm assuming that she ready to go.
I got a question.
Yeah.
How long before the Outcasts become Damage Control?
I mean, they all ready the NWO, DX, and the Shield to get all combined. So I don't know.
And Absolution.
And Absolution. There you go.
Riot Squad.
Bro, hey, are they really called Outcasts?
Yeah, the Outcasts.
I'm sorry, Saraya.
Yo, they got like, Andre 3000. Like, yo, man, you gotta pull up with Civil Suit, bro.
The triple power bomb is called Equimini.
Whoa.
What is that?
They should do that. I just made that up. I shouldn't even know that.
Nah, bro.
It's not true.
You caught me on guard, bro. I was like, yo, like they're really leaning into this.
Nigga over here standing up for Outkast, don't even know the title of the album. It's crazy.
No, you caught me on guard, bro. I don't keep the ledger of every Outkast album like just directly in my mind, bro.
You wasn't there. You wasn't outside, youngin.
Hey, but you know who was outside? Wardlow. Because as soon as I saw this car, I said, "There's no way. There's no way. There's no way that he's keeping this car." I'm sorry. Salute to you, Hobbs. Go crazy. You feel me? This shot is saucy, by the way. You feel me? But yeah, I just knew that was gonna end up bad. So he beat Silas Young, real quick, real bad. Salute to Young Miami. And then yeah, for sure. The triple power bomb is called Bombs Over Baghdad. I like that. Called B.O.B. You feel me?
Wow. Why you do that in Atlanta?
B.O.B. thinks the earth is flat. So I mean, whatever.
Well, thing,
I don't want to talk about B.O.B. right now.
Maybe he's never mind. I don't know how I was gonna do it, but I was gonna pull B.O.B. and AJ Styles together because they're flat earthers. So yeah, that was what else happened on Dynamite? You feel me? I don't know. But listen, Ben is the most cultured member of this podcast.
Yeah.
He knows pretty much everything about everything.
I just know old stuff.
Like he knows a little bit of everything. You feel me? So like for me to be like, oh, you standing up for Outkast, you don't know the album was called Equipment nigga. How dare you? You know what I'm saying? I'm bullshit. But what else happened? Anything else important happen on Dynamite? Anything else AEW doing important that we need to mention?
Not really. I mean, like they got the Wembley show coming up. We talked about that last week. I mean,
what happened? What happened this week on Dark Elevation?
Nick, you know I don't watch that show.
Hey man, Willow did something, man. Willow was probably being amazing. Yeah. Adam Cole was there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was the main event.
Keith Lee Jericho, right? Keith Lee kissed Jericho on the forehead. That was funny. I don't know how this ties Adam Cole and Swerve and Keith Lee and Jericho. Like, what is this? I don't get this at all. I really don't understand. G Nation said, "What happened?" Hey, bro, that's tomorrow.
G Nation, bro. Hey, if you gotta wait to find out what happened to ROH, what happened over there, for me, you'll never find it out. I'm telling you right now. We're gonna be in the dark together, bro. I'll pull up to the pay-per-views and that's it. You
know what happened? Samoa Joe wasn't there.
Cole Cabana wasn't there.
He never there. He was ROH taping. I was in the bet. I was in the bet.
Not this man is bizarre. Yo, relax, man. Yo.
Hey, fuck Nigel McGuinness. Ask us some questions.
Right. Like who's Coco? Like who's Boom Boom? How'd I get started? Oh man. Oh, that's funny. Okay, cool.
But yeah, at the end of the match, Adam Cole comes out and kind of like saves Keith Lee because Swerve jumped in, caused Keith Lee to match, and they walk out together. And everybody was saying, like after the show, they was like, "So this is what WWE wanted to do. They wanted to have him manage Keith Lee, and they wanted Adam Cole to be his right hand man." I'm like, this is not the same as that. They just walking out together, you just saved him. Like this is not the same. Like he's not really managing this man. They just he just came out and was like, "Hey, I got beef with these guys. These guys are in the process of jumping you. Let me come out here right now and stand by your side because we both got beef with them." Like, yeah, it's like
a friend.
Like everybody using this as a joke to be like, "Yo, man, look at him standing beside him. Look at him walking out with him. Yeah, this is what Vince wanted to do." I'm like, "Hey, come on, man, bro."
He also want me to shave my head too. You want me to shave my head?
Please. Do something. Order some Beijing. Stop coming out there in that robe. I was sitting there like, bro, if this man come out here in this robe, bro, if he come out here in this robe, don't come out here in this robe. He came out here in the robe. I'm like, yo, not gonna hold you. Chris Jericho looks cooler than you, just from a presentation standpoint.
Like I said a couple weeks ago, I already know what he's trying to do. He's trying to pull out the old man Logan look, trying to be like, "Yo, man, look, I'm going through it. I'm refined. Like I'm in my best stage." I'm like, "No, man, stop it. Like, yo, just I don't even care if you come out looking like we talked about last week, like Grandpa from Rugrats with the black hair." Yeah, man. I don't care if you come out looking like Chucky Finster, like when he got into it. Like just do something, man. Like,
just for Keith. Yeah, man. A little bit of that for Keith
going. Just for Keith commercial, yo. The Just for Keith commercial would be fire.
Man. Wait till that comes out.
Hey, man,
you can't have it. You have to pay us for that.
Tony, get back there and film some vignettes or whatever they're called. You feel me? I'm talking about.
Get him that Merlin jacket that I'm wearing.
I guess last thing for AEW, we should talk about the question of the week, because that's pretty AEW specific this week. It's pretty AEW specific this week.
It's a boot. It's a boot. It's a boot. AEW. It's a boot.
Jeez.
Question.
Got my answer.
Week's question. Okay.
Uh-oh. Ben, don't do it. Don't do it. Refresh.
Listen, y'all, I'll answer the question for y'all. You feel me? All right, listen. All right.
Yeah,
the answer is...
Ben, refresh your joint, man. Question of the week is, who will lose first? We have Hook, who is the FTW champion at 26-0, and Jade Cargill, who is the TBS champion at 55-0. Both undefeated, both champions in AEW. And we want to know who you think will lose first. And also, as a bonus, who will they lose to?
You don't even know.
Yo, is the Reds running better now? We doing good?
We good, man.
All right. Shout out to MF Mad. They said Hook should feud and drop the title to Sunny Kiss. Then Jade should feud and drop the title to Sunny Kiss. Hey, whatever gets Sunny Kiss on TV, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Champ Sunny.
I'm with the Sunny Kiss idea.
Champ Sunny sounds kind of litty.
I'm with it. Hey, shout out to Young Black _man. Shout out to Terry, man. Only Terry that we rock with.
Feel me?
It said Chris Statlander and Red Velvet should be the ones to beat Jade. Both of them at the same time?
At the same damn time?
Yeah, they both go. All right.
They cool?
I guess.
Velvet Aliens.
Yo,
goes
Velvet Aliens.
That is insane.
Velvet Aliens? What is that? Velvet?
Pyrolander.
All right, man. Like you go on to say Hook will lose first, but let Lee Moriarty beat him. Hey, I'm with that. Give Lee a little shine. Shout out to Nick James, FTM's a tough one. Like, which is it, man?
Damn.
No.
Good question.
But man, who's gonna win? Like, when somebody be like, tough question, like, they about to get you. They about to start repeating your question. Like, hey, man, that is a good question. When somebody tell you got a good question, they ain't gonna answer your question.
Right.
Who won out of Hook and Jade?
We don't need all of that, bro. Like, honestly, this is a 1 to 4 word response. To be honest, like, I don't need your booking scenarios and all of that. Who you think gonna win?
Shout out to you, bro. Like, that was Russ said tough one. I like that, man. It is a tough one. You right. Shout out to Nee for Marvel's DC. Said Hook because him losing won't matter anyway. Damn. Jade is a bigger star and her loss should be a big deal. Hook can lose this week and it won't matter. I don't know about all that, but I respect you. I respect you getting that off. Shout out to @SilverBunchies92. With all respect, it's got to be Jade. She has to be freed from the TBS championship and head to the promised land of the women's world title. Damn. TBS title, just keep it like, put it back. I mean, I guess. Shout out to Vaughn. Vaughn says Hook loses to Graham.
Graham.
Yo,
let's go.
Turn me up. Hold on. Flex bomb for Vaughn. You feel me?
Hey, we gonna jump him.
That's funny.
The new FTW champion. You feel me? Graham Metalik. You feel me? Hey, wait, what?
The press Graham gotta pull up, man.
Like Raven. Me? What about Graham?
Yo, shout out to broke_dude, Jade. And I only say this because most of her streak has been while she is champ. And the FTW championship isn't even as vital. It should be totally AEW's hardcore title. I mean, okay.
You said the same thing about Goldberg.
Speaking of Goldberg, shout out to Flex Burkhead. Who said Hook loses first to Goldberg.
That's crazy.
Goldberg always somewhere, man. He always somewhere. A couple more of these. Shout out to Lucha Cyborg 64. Jay loses Statlander or champion versus champion match with Jamie, in which he loses to Hater. Hook loses to Bryan Danielson, but takes the rematch. I don't think Bryan Danielson won that title. Let me read a couple more of these. Shout out to All X. All right, I'll get out your way in a second. Shout out to All X WWE 73. Tell you the truth, Hook and Jay Cargill will remain undefeated and undisputed champs in All Elite Wrestling. Hey, man, somebody got to lose, bro. Somebody got to lose. Shout out to Eric at Mr. Mom 76. I think Jade will lose first, and it'll be Chris Statlander to beat her. Like, man, that is a standard question. I mean, that's a standard answer to the question right there. Like, boom. Short sentence.
Straight to the point.
Let it ring
he
on.
answered the question.
Like, man, you got I need next week. I just want people to pull up to the chat, just be like, I'm not chat the whatever question of the week is, and be like, man, that's a tough one. Like,
that's a tough one. I don't know.
Show solidarity, bro. Show solidarity.
All right, man. Let's see what they said on Instagram, dog. Let's see. Kung Fu Eddie says Hook to Eddie? One member of the BCC. That's interesting. Let's see. Wow. J Rob, JV Lewis, they both say Hook. I'm not saying your name. Sorry. I'm just not doing that. You didn't answer the question. Izzy P25 says Jade will lose to Trinity, Fatu, or Chris Statlander when she comes back. That's interesting. Hey, Fred Richani, young TSC News. He said Jade loses to Taya. Ken says definitely Jade. Chris the Stallion probably on the way to back to take the title from Jade.
Hey,
very interesting.
I gotta fight hater.
1 second. Hey, 1 second. I don't want to do my man Drew like that. I don't want to do my man Drew like that. I was right at his question.
Oh, blood, come on.
Damn, bro. Let me find it.
Trinity Star is her name.
He said, "Oh, man, well," he said, "Oh, I didn't mean to do my cousin. Why you ain't getting right?
You all right, cuz?"
MCG says Jade because they don't want to see Black excellence thriving. Come on, cuz. El Toro bro says Jade by the looks of it. Got it.
Let me read Drew's question, man. Shout out to Drew, man. Like, yo, man, I'm sorry about that. You know, things happen over here. You lost in translation. Hey, man. I don't know what that means, but I'm just saying it because it sounds good right now. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to at Drew Knows Worse. Jade will be the one to lose her streak to either Willow or Chris Statlander. I'd love to see Willow hold the belt for a while. She's just wonderful. Yes. Yeah. Read that question, man. Agreed. Shout out to Drew.
Let's get it. Oh, hold on. Man, I really wish I could find that woogity. Anyway.
Jungle Man has to pull this off, is how I feel.
How are you feeling about the Four Pillars main event? Well, who wants to go first?
Jungle Man has to win this.
Is that how you're feeling about it, or is that who you like? Come on, bro. Like, we just talked about answering the question.
I'm feeling, I'm feeling, I don't know. They kind of feel like it, kind of like they sprung it on you, you know?
He don't care. He don't like it. He don't give a fuck.
I don't care. Well, listen, man.
Stop lying to Stop lying to other people, bro.
Listen, man. I'm trying to do this.
I'm trying to lie.
Let me lie in peace, bro. Sound like I care.
I'm sorry.
Like, that's your champion right there. I just want y'all to know. Me, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. And my answer is like, yo, I like the build-up so far. I mean, I like that, they're giving each one of them a chance to kind of get on the mic with MJF, spar a little bit, kind of cook him a little bit and make themselves look good, even though MJF is like completely capable of like, flaming them back. He's just letting them cook, letting them get these bars off, and he's kind of taking it easy on them on the build to it. I think it's going to be a great match. I really do. Like, this is probably going to be an all-time main event. I think MJF has to keep it to kind of cement himself as the best of the Four Pillars, because I just think he is the best of the Four Pillars, to be honest with you. But, like, I think it's going to be a good match. I'm excited for it.
I pretty much agree with you on that. I think it's going to be a really good match. I don't really care for the build, just because some of this stuff just be like, because they only have 4 pay-per-views, some of this stuff just be drawn out for the sake of drawing it out. Like, I feel like you could have like resolved this like by now. Like, okay, so what's the match? What are we gonna do? When are we gonna do it? You feel me? It's like, nah, we each gotta have a roast session. We each gotta have a match where we like gotta try to one up each other. Okay, well, I won 2 matches since we had that, you know what I'm saying, us all in the ring together at the same time, and we all stated our mission statement, you know what I'm saying, and our, like all of that. Like, I don't really care for all of that. Like, it's cool, you know what I'm saying, but It'll be a cool match. I think that's what's important, and I think that's what they really prioritize overall, making sure the match is good. So yeah, it'll be saucy.
Yeah, somebody said that Darby's the only one that can cut a good promo. Darby's the only one that got that sting in his corner too. So yeah, so it's good to have a sting. Have that sting card in in your deck.
Drew said Sammy looked like Sheen. You know what's funny about that though? You know what's funny about that though? And what's weird about that? Because I think I think Jabari. Because the dude that plays Will Smith on Peacock, I feel like he looks like Sheen. Like he has just like a. I feel like he has like a CGI like plastic fit. Like he's just so fucking shiny all the time.
Like his eyes run into his eyebrows, run into his nose, that run into his mouth.
You feel me? He's like a. I don't know what it is. You feel me? Like he looked like something. You feel me? Like something out of Shark Tale.
An alien, like a Statlander.
Like a velvet alien.
Yeah, the fresh Statlander of Bel Air.
Man, look like a velvet alien.
Sammy, they got to create a tag team belt just so the velvet aliens can win.
Velvet alien is crazy. All right, man, let's get it.
Yo, if he's Sheen, who Ultra Lord, man?
Moxley.
Oh, man.
Who Carl, man?
Matt Menard.
Who's Carl? Jericho, because he got a stomach.
Jericho got caught fat shaming too. He was like, "Hey man, you fat shaming me and Keith Lee, bro? What's wrong with y'all?" You know what I'm saying? It was like, didn't you call Brock Lesnar fat like a year ago, bro?
Yeah, Bandman Jericho. Don't be acting like you did. All right, let's go ahead and move on before I start saying stuff.
Yeah, let's go ahead and move on, man. Let's go ahead and
shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Chris. Hey, shout out to Logan Paul. Logan Paul just re-signed with WWE. Apparently, allegedly, multi-year deal. He hinted at a title run. He said that he wouldn't have signed this deal if he didn't think that he could become a champion in WWE. And I was really disappointed in that because Triple H has retired the 24/7 championship.
I was about to say that.
You feel me? So I'm like,
I was about to say, hey, what a 24/7 title. Bring that right here, bro.
That was perfect. You feel me? That was perfect because you feel me. But it's like, so now we got to give him a real belt.
Oh, you better not.
Yikes. I'm not trying to see all of that. I'm really not trying to see all of that. I'm really not.
I know one thing. Gunther ain't coming up off that Intercontinental Championship, so don't even ask.
So Austin
Theory?
Yo, Austin, I don't know what you're doing right now.
Versus Logan Paul.
We just gave Logan Paul 4.5, so I'm gonna need you to lose that belt in 4.5 seconds real quick. Thank you.
This is probably the quickest contract run out and re-signing that they've had in recent years. Normally the contract run out, they'd be like, hey man, look, it is what it is. We re-sign him in a couple of months. If not, he'll go somewhere else. As soon as his contract ran out, they was like, hey bro, you want to re-up?
Of course.
That means Bad Bunny got to hold out like Lamar Jackson.
Of course.
And whatever he got, one double.
Hey, and to those that feel that Drew McIntyre might be leaving, there's absolutely I can't say that there's no way, but I just can't see a world where they're like, nah, let's keep Logan Paul and like Drew McIntyre, he cool, but like you feel me? Like wait, wait a second, hold on.
He ain't break. He don't got
put Lawrence Taylor as a WrestleMania main event. You think they won't let him go? They let him go once before.
Who else should have been the main event on that show?
The Shawn Michaels and Diesel for the WWE Championship.
Were the people there to see?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah, and Salt and Pepper.
Salt and Pepper, you know what I'm saying?
So Salt and Pepper should have been in the main event if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? A little, little bra and panties, little, you feel me? Little bikini, little, you know what I'm talking about? Little dance contest, you feel me?
How do you give Logan Paul a legitimate title run?
I don't know how they do it, but I feel like they're gonna find a way to do it. Tag titles.
I feel like,
yeah, that's a good idea.
Shit, I don't know. Him and the Miz get back together. I don't know.
There you go.
His brother got to get through Nate Diaz.
But his brother about to get beat the hell up. I don't know if y'all know that. I don't know if you know that Nate has swam the Alcatraz up and back 5 times.
I don't know if Nate Diaz know how to play fake fight, play
Nate Diaz knows how to box, and that's the only thing he knows how to do.
I don't know if he knows how to like play the whole media game of, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna do this.
He did 2 things with Conor McGregor, so he'll be just fine. I don't think Jake Paul knows how to 8 rounds. Do you know how much 8 rounds is?
Yeah, we'll see, man.
Hey, shout out to Brenton Washington. Bad Bunny got real beef with him too. Bad Bunny and Logan Paul got real beef?
When you got a whole country behind you, ain't no beef.
Yo, what? I did not. What?
He might want to stay far and away from Bad Bunny and the LWO, in which case, because my man's Logan Paul just interviewed Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
I did not watch this interview. I did see a clip, however, where Rey Mysterio suggested that he and Dominic have like a mask versus hair match down the line to, I don't know, ultimately settle the score between father and son. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what? This is not a blood feud, my G.
Yo, hey, I need Dominic. I kind of like. I need Dominic to lose on this one, man. I need Ray to get in the the barber's chair and just like give him like the little George Jefferson haircut that they were giving that kid who was talking back to his mom.
It's gonna circle in the middle of his head.
Nah, man. There's a difference between punishment and embarrassment. All right, you don't do that to your kids. All right, that's some wild shit right there, dog.
Put a clown
this right here, right? Ray already beat him at WrestleMania at the biggest show on the biggest stage that could ever possibly be, where everybody's going to see this. Like, you mean like, dang, like we got to take SummerSlam or like Night of Champions or some bullshit, and I gotta get my head shaved for real, cuz. Like, I can't get one. You feel me?
Hey, shout out to Drew. Drew said Dom needs to win. I know he needs to win, but I just want to see him like give him the George Jefferson haircut, man. That's all I want to see. Like Ray will win almost a full year of telling Dominic, like, yo, man, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna fight you. After having that one match with him every week, he's like, hey, man, get in the ring. I'll beat your ass. Get in the ring, I'll beat your ass. He has a taste for it now. He has like a taste for embarrassing his son and beating his ass now. Like, bro, I just want to see him give him like, yo.
I don't want to see him happy.
Like, mess his hairline up, bro. Like, that's what I'm trying to see.
He did what to my favorite child at WrestleMania?
That's what you're trying to see, huh?
Yeah, man. Like, I'm trying to see that, but he said some other stuff in that interview. He said that when he was in WCW, he said they didn't respect him until they took off his mask.
He got Master P, huh?
What that mean?
Yo, Rap House TV was like, yo, man, they didn't respect this man when he was in WWE. I'm like, they're like, until he lost his mask. I'm like, Ray didn't lose his mask in WWE, bro. I don't know when that happened.
And a whole bunch of people lost his mask.
Wait, Rap House TV talking to who?
They talking about Rey Mysterio lose his match. Like, they quoted the whole like impulsive thing, and I'm like, bro, man,
get out of here.
Boycott Rap House TV, man.
I got them muted because like I don't mute a lot of people. You feel me? Or do none of that. You feel me? What's up with cousin? You feel me? I don't, but I couldn't do it with them. You feel me?
They don't talk about no rap, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's mania out here. You feel me? Hey, you know somebody who did get their head shaved? You know somebody who did get their head shaved? Vince McMahon.
No.
Vince McMahon got his head shaved.
No,
Vince McMahon is back. You feel me? Yeah, he did. Remember at the WrestleMania, he got his head shaved. Bobby Lashley, Trump, and all of that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's back. You feel me? With a velvet alien mustache. You know what I'm saying?
Ew, man. That's exactly how it look. That's exactly how a velvet alien Vince McMahon would look.
Hey, look at the mustache, bro. Like, how hastily it got cut. That mustache is lopsided, man. That mustache is on a slope, man.
But this is what you want Keith Lee to do to his hair, right? Look at this man.
Yes,
absolutely. Yo.
Absolutely, yes. 100% yes. Yes, I'm sorry.
This man got into the hair dye and he made it worse for himself. He look older now.
He like shoe polish. You look way more young. That's the most guilty mustache I've ever seen in my life.
So he has a new code of conduct clause in this in this contract, right?
Boy got a Kyler Murray clause in his contract.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. So let's see. McMahon's continued employment shall be conditioned on compliance with the company's conflict of interest code of conduct and WWE's equal opportunity and non-harassment policy. The new contract comes as WWE has agreed to sell its controlling interest to Endeavor and will be merged with UFC into a new publicly traded company. And so after this whole merger goes through and everything's taken care of, whatever, and that they get that new, what is it, like TKO, like it's going to be the ticker on the stock exchange with, saying both parties together or whatever. Hey, I feel like what Jizzle said last week is right. You feel me? They got the Fertittas up out of there. Like, I feel like Vince is not too long for, like the tenure. It's like, I don't think he's going to last like another 5 years here.
They're called what on the stock exchange?
TKO.
But let it go.
Let it go.
On the stock exchange, TKO.
That's just what I wanted to bring it back for.
I know that's what you wanted to do.
Shout out to Jizzle, man. But yeah, man, what was you saying? I'm going off track. I just wanted to bring that back.
Vince and his contract clause.
Oh yeah, man. You got a nasty man contract clause put in your contract. It was like, hey, bro, we seen what she was doing.
Yeah.
It's like
no nasty time, bro. No nasty time.
CJ said, like, bro, we're gonna put you in this office over here. We're gonna give you a little fruit snacks, a little coloring book. Stay your old ass in there. Don't touch nobody. Hey. Don't roll up on nobody. Just stay over here.
What's the song? Chris Rock and Gerald Levert. The no sex in the champagne room. No sex in the champagne room. They put the no sex in the champagne room clause in this man's contract.
Absolutely. Positively.
No sex in the champagne room.
Hey, bro, we need you to.
I'm saying,
it's like the people that be making them posts, like, yo, I take care of my kids. I go to work every day. Like, yo, so you're gonna give me a clause to be an adult?
Yes,
I gotta be an adult clause.
Yes. At almost 80 years old, we have to tell you to be an adult. Yes. Stay out of people's business. Stay out of people's faces. Stop being nasty.
Nah, bro. And they saw that episode of Monday Night Raw. They was like, "Hey, bro, look, let me talk to you right quick. Get your old ass over there."
Father of the executive producer.
Get your old ass out of here, bro.
Oh my God.
Because last week, the whole base of every show last week was like, "Oh, Vince back and creative, Vince back and creative." Mm-hmm. They got that shit straight but by the end of the week. Man, they had Triple H was gonna come out on SmackDown, and I said, "Yeah, Triple H gonna come out there and say that Vince didn't book Monday Night Raw. He gonna take up for him." But as soon as the episode started, you kind of had the feeling that Triple H was running the show again because we started off with Brawling Brutes versus Imperium, and they was cooking, and then the whole show from that point on just felt like a Triple H book show, and
it's pretty much been riding the ship. Since bro left.
That episode of SmackDown felt like what the Raw after Mania should have been. You have good matches, you have some storyline resets, and then you had a big announcement. And the big announcement that Triple H came out with on SmackDown was it's time to shake things up again. Time to shake things up again. We're gonna have a draft. Draft back.
Draft back right around draft time.
Somebody was in the comments 2 weeks ago and was like, I think Ben is wrong about that draft report.
Guess what?
Blood, didn't we say something about a draft hella long ago?
Yeah,
months ago.
Yeah, because there was a report about it, about like Triple H is gonna wait until after WrestleMania. Well, guess what? It's after WrestleMania, guys. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, dude, I don't know.
Like I said, like this was what you should have done on the Raw after WrestleMania. Like have the big announcements and stuff like that on there. And I think the draft is just like what they needed. I think those wrestlers that Triple H brought back can be put into places and stuff like that where they actually look good and places where they actually make sense. Like I think it's time to move Karrion Kross off SmackDown, man. Like I think it's time to move some groups around, do some things. I think this will be the best like possible thing. Like, and it's just a whole reset.
Karrion Kross needs to be fighting Braun Breaker yesterday.
I'm ashamed of myself for talking about Karrion Kross, man. My bad, y'all. I just want to apologize to the people. I just want to apologize for disrespecting myself in this show. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Like the draft. Shout out to G Nation. G Nation said the draft is pointless at this point. G Nation said draft's pointless at this point. I mean, like, I like that the brands are kept separate, and I think like it just boils down to the TV networks wanting like a separate TV show and not wanting to be like a rehash of each other, because that's a big thing too. I don't know how they're gonna do it with the world titles. Like they could probably like, man, they'll keep them both on Roman. They're not splitting the world titles for Roman. Roman keeps both.
1,000 days.
He ain't gonna pop up on either show.
I don't feel like he should be stripped of a title. Like somebody has to beat him, or it's just like, what is all of this for?
Like he ain't coming up.
But why fighting for one title? Was it going to make him half strong?
Yeah, let's not get too deep off into the weeds of Roman and the championship, though. Draft. What's the conversation about the draft? Is there a conversation about the draft?
I think there's some pretty obvious switches. Like Rhea Ripley's probably gonna go to SmackDown full time. You know, Judgment Day might go there as a whole. Let me see. I don't know. I think we're gonna see some cool call-ups. Like we're probably gonna see Braun Breaker on there. He could probably stop being a maniac on NXT.
Yo, if Roman gets drafted to either Raw or SmackDown, do you have to break up the titles?
No, he's just gonna be on both. It's like, yo, I have to pull up on. I think picking Roman as a pick in the draft is probably like, it makes no sense. Like you got to show up anyway. Like you got to be on either one of these shows, bro. Like,
if I'm Fox and I draft him on the SmackDown team, that Raw title's up out of here.
How did we get right back to Roman in the titles and where he's gonna
draft?
What?
Yo, this man not having it. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
I'm just saying.
Hey man, what are your quick draft picks, Graham? What are your quick predictions?
Cameron Grimes finally pops up somewhere. I think you're right about Karrion Kross. So who needs to move from Raw? They got see, that's the thing. Okay, so that's the thing, because they're talking about this whole breaking up groups and this whole thing with, like, we already know that Damage Control is looking like they're headed for a split. So I would presume that something like that, given that EO is the number one contender, one of them is going to end up being on SmackDown, maybe Dakota. And then you get the report that, and it's not even like a report, but the idea or the thought that Dave Meltzer assumes that like the Hurt Business thing has been put on ice. You feel me? So
yeah.
And you know what? That's not even like a thing all the way. These, like, he was just saying like, oh, I think because we haven't seen it. And like, yo, we all haven't seen it. You feel me? So like I feel like I don't want them to move those pieces around for the Hurt Business. Bronson Reed, maybe move him to SmackDown. Have him kind of be like one of the the main, you know what I'm saying, like SmackDown 6, have him be a part of whatever this new focal point of what, saying that upper mid card division might be on that end. I think that'll be a smooth pick.
Do you think that they do the SmackDown drafts the US champion and then Raw drafts the Intercontinental champion so they can get the belts on either side again?
It's
they
likely
do that all the time.
They do that, yeah, all the time. And I think that, and that's the thing, like Triple H saying like every superstar is eligible. There's certain people that I really don't want to be broken up, like Imperium, like Legato, like
especially with LWO, they just made that.
Yeah,
facts, bro, that would it would make no sense. Like, and there's certain people that I want to stay on these shows. Like, I think SmackDown should be more wrestling based since they only have like 2 hours. So I want to see guys like Gunther and guys like Bronson Reed and other people who are more like wrestling based. Facts, like on SmackDown. Like Raw, you can have like the more entertainment side, and I feel like that's how it's always been. Like you have the guys like Seth Rollins. He's a Raw guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that sounds crazy. But
who is one person that you would send to NXT?
Let me see. I gotta look at like what's
Cross.
looking like, bro.
Like who's underutilized or who's not doing anything, and who can maybe fare in a better position if they, I don't know, maybe had a little bit more seasoning, had a little bit more freedom to kind of maybe. But shit, like, what was the point of bringing him up? You know what I'm saying? Like, he just got here like 6 months ago.
There was no point. Like, they just brought him up and it's like, hey, we got this really cool shit for you to do. And then they just drove it into the ground. And it's like, now, like, what are you doing? Like,
Madcap Moss.
Eric Young.
Oh, you're hilarious. I'd say Madcap. Send him to NXT. And give him his name.
What about Almost?
Stop all of this.
Riddick?
Yeah, bro. Like, what are we doing? Brent says Almost. Man. It's like, what would he do in NXT? They just got Dabba-Kato. What is he doing?
Beat up Dabba-Kato?
Beating up Apollo Crews? So, like, I don't know.
Just don't touch Mello. All right.
Yeah, Well, Mello's got to deal with Grayson Waller. He won that
Grayson Waller holding
his shoe. He poured like
a
drink
into
it or a beer into it. Yeah. I didn't see him with the beer. I just saw him drinking out of his shoe. So they was like, yeah, he did a shoey. And I'm like, all right,
that's a thing. Like,
yeah. So
that's gross.
He won that.
He for sure gonna lose now.
Mustafa Ali.
That's gross.
Yeah. I'm with that. I'm with that too.
I wouldn't mind that, bro.
It'd be nice.
Yeah. All right, spin us out of this.
Dragon League. All right, man.
Final thoughts?
You want to talk about what?
Yo, the draft be lit.
Final thoughts
on
the draft. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it better be lit. That's all I gotta say.
All right, man. This is in the notes pile, like to throw at Triple H. Like, it better be lit, man. So I don't care.
Yeah.
Break up factions. I don't care if none of it makes sense. I don't care what championship. It just better be lit, and I concur. It better be lit.
All right, let the skew.
Jizzle, go out and come back in for me, please. Pause. Whoa. 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 All right, so
hey.
It was that was crazy.
All right, man. What's next on the docket?
All right, man. So yeah, bruh. So Grayson won that fatal four. Grayson won that fatal four. And he's a new number one contender, right? You mentioned earlier, you feel me, that Braun Breaker might be cool, you feel me, to bring up. He said the NXT title was a curse on my career. Like, I don't want to be a champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, said it?
Braun Breaker said that.
Oh,
Braun Breaker
said you don't
said,
want to be a champion.
yeah, when he gave his spot in the Fatal 4-Way to Duke Hudson and was like, yo, the championship has been nothing but a curse on my career, so you can take my spot. And I don't need that or these scumbag fans. And I'm like,
I'm just gonna let you in on something. Like, I appreciated his evolution in like full Scott Steiner mode, but that sounds like the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. You don't want the title? You don't want to make extra money? You don't want to be the big man like who carries the show? Like, all right, bro. Like, I appreciate the commitment to being like a crazy like big man heel, but like, hey, bro, that don't make no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, at all.
And like, since he turned heel, like, he just like that spear has been looking a lot more dangerous. That spear has been like looking a lot more crazy, a lot more Goldberg, a lot more unsafe, and I'm with it, bro. I'm with it.
A lot more unsafe. It's great. It's a great analogy for that spear. He's just spearing like a dude that lost his title. Like, God damn it.
You don't care about that though.
You sure do.
You don't care about that though. You feel me? You don't care about that though. Hey, did y'all see Sol Ruka and Tiffany Stratton?
You know
that little exchange.
I gave Tiffany Stratton a lot of grief, and she's really good. Both of them are really good.
I think like if there's anybody you want to draft like from NXT to the main roster, I think she'd be a good pick. I think she'd fit in on the main roster, like right now.
Which one? Which one?
Who? Tiffany or who?
Yeah, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Like no disrespect to Sol Ruka, but she kind of like she got to get it together character wise and on the mic. But I think Tiffany Stratton has like the character work and the in-ring capability to do that.
This match was booked because Tiffany interrupted a TikTok video that Sol Ruka was doing with Daredevil Danny Palmer. And I was like, this is why? Because she interrupted a TikTok video? Okay.
Short-term booking.
But yes, like that's all we got for them. All right, bad. Yeah, I think Tiffany would be good. I think Roxanne would be good. I think Zoe would be good. Any one of those three, I'm good with. Any one of those three. Actually, you know what? Also, Caden and Katana, bring them up. They've been down there for way too long. Bring both of them up as a tag team.
Especially with Raquel and them as the champions now.
Yeah, you feel me? Raquel and look at the segue.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying?
Feel me? I mean, your video is blurry again. Your feed is lagging, but it's all good.
Oh, man.
Yo,
it's my Gavin. Hold on.
Tristan said the Creed brothers are needed on Raw. I completely agree with you, but yeah, man, like what, like Jizzle did the segue. So you want to go in on it? Yo, no longer tag team champions are
CJ. Like, actually refresh your page. Refresh your page.
Yo,
this man removed from room. All right, I'm back. Like, that's not what I mean when I say
technical difficulties, y'all. But yeah, man, they lost tag titles. Like at the beginning of Raw, like even before Raw started, Lita got jumped, and no one knew who jumped Lita. So they was just back there. Becky Lynch goes back there, starts yelling at Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez. It's like, yo, what'd you do to her? What'd you do to her? And like she starts pushing on them and stuff like that. And then like they come up with a solution because Lita is rushed to a local medical facility.
Gross.
Like he had to keep some things in there. But yeah, he was rushed to a local medical facility, and they came up with a little compromise. They said, how about Trish come in here and she helps you defend the titles? And that's exactly what they did. They go out there, they have the match. After the match is over, and Becky Lynch and Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus lose tag titles to Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez. Becky is like, just like, has her arm around Trish and like, yo, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Players mess up sometimes. It's cool. And like, soon as she goes to like turn to like kind of get out of the ring, Trish just whacks her in the back of the head and just starts like going in on her. And I just got to say, if this Trish Stratus is like anything like the heel Trish Stratus that we've known before, the women's locker room ain't ready, bro. The women's locker room ain't ready for that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's time to rock and roll. This time she's in control.
Yeah. Right now, she owns the streets. She's got the key to the city. Watch how she gets down. Yes.
Won't be the same.
I don't know who you are. All your people hating on me. Oh my God, cuz this is crazy. So what's the motivation? Why did she do this? And did she also attack Lita?
I think she did attack Lita. I think that was the whole thing. She attacked Lita, and now it's like, yo, I gotta finish the job. She's like, yo, I don't rock with either one of you, bro. Like, have you seen the footage? Have you seen the tape? I don't. Like, it's well documented. I don't rock with Lita. Like, y'all should already known something was up when I was tagging Lita. And I think like you could base the whole like Becky Lynch thing off of like her basically saying like, you're trying to take my spot as like the number one woman of all time. And like, I'm not trying to have that. Like, you're not doing what I did. I think that's the other thing you could base it off of. But like, yeah, I'm here for this. I'm here for this.
Aren't they team bestie? Aren't they like best friends? Like, don't they do like all these Comic-Cons and all these things together? Trish and Lita, like there's like a
hey man, hey, that's real life, bro.
Okay,
so that over there, bro.
So with that said, if we supposed to be best friends, if we supposed to be team bestie, and you gonna go on this last run and you talk about when as soon as you saw these tag team titles, you knew that you wanted to be a tag team champion, or you're so happy to team and be champions with Becky Lynch, but I'm your best friend. Like, what you talking about? Why I didn't get that call when you was coming back? Why you didn't tell me that you wanted to be a champion again? Why we couldn't go out in a blaze of glory together? You feel me? Like, type of shit. You feel me? So it's like both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? She an anybody killer. So I don't know. I don't know which way they go with it, but
maybe Trish, I'm here for it.
You rock with neither one of y'all. You feel me? But then at the same time, it's like, if I don't rock with y'all, like, why did I fight by your side this whole match?
That's what got me, bro. Like halfway through, like everybody was speculating before, like the real heel turn came. It was like, well, Lita probably got attacked by Trish Stratus. Wait till Trish Stratus turn on Becky, and they got through the whole match. And I was like, maybe she's not gonna turn. Like maybe they're not gonna do it. Maybe it's gonna like a slow burn to whoever attacked her. Maybe they're gonna do like the whole Triple H thing with Shawn Michaels back 2002. It's like, oh, we got it on security footage, something like that. But
don't they still? Isn't there still a whodunit story in NXT? Like, didn't somebody just get attacked I feel like somebody got attacked in the parking lot like a month or two ago, and they like have not said anything about what happened, because they did this whole thing where they was like, oh, Wendy Chu was sitting in her car, and they was over here. Nikita Lyons got attacked, and then it was like, who did this? Who could have done it?
It was definitely Alpha Fire.
Yeah, there we go.
But speaking of what else happened on Monday Night Raw, y'all catch the Cody Rhodes promo?
Am I scared?
And you know what? I think that Cody Rhodes promo was just full of it.
It.
Yeah.
Come
Full
on,
of
man. Not
I
full
like to
of
put an
it.
SH in front of that.
Come on, man. Quote unquote it. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, what I tell y'all, man, King of the South, Cody Rhodes. Every time I think he can't cut a better promo, he say, hey, check this out. Watch what I do. Watch me work. You feel me? You know I say do the work. That ain't just a catchphrase that I put on the belt. You feel me? I'm really out here with it. He smoked this. My G said, yo, yeah, you feel me? He said, yo, I want to, he said, yeah, I might be scared of Brock Lesnar. Am I? Yeah, I'm scared. I'm a little scared.
I'm scared.
But I still want to fight. No, I'm scared. I'm a little scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, man.
Dudes
What are you
be
gonna
scared, do? Bro. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know, bro. But he challenged Brock Lesnar.
Hey,
go ahead.
What Kendrick say, man? Kendrick say, yo, I'm scared. I got a gun in this bitch. Like, that's Cody right now. Cody said, bro, hey, look, man, I ain't fighting nobody. Arn gave me the blueprint a long time ago.
He was like this whole time, hand on it, whole time. He was carrying.
Clutching,
he was like,
you know
hey, check this out. You ever see somebody like this just walking down the street with like one arm out the sleeve? You feel me? Just one arm
right
tucked.
there.
You feel me? One arm tucked. You feel me? Hey, relax. You walk on the other side of the street. You feel me? Go on the other side of the parking lot. Did you park in this row? Go back in the store and you feel figure something else out, bro.
You go like, hey man, how you doing? How you doing today, man? I'm good, man. How you doing? Yeah, I'm going to Burger King to try to stay alive today.
Cody pulled up the Raw listening to No Lacking by Lil Reese. He said,
Yo, Arn Anderson gave him the blueprint a long time ago. Like, hey, bro, look, I'm not trying to fight nobody, bro. Like, yo, I don't care how much Brock Lesnar lifts. I don't care how much Brock Lesnar can beat these dudes up. Like, bro, look, all that to get pistol whipped by me? Whatever, bro.
Gonna build a t-shirt, bucko.
My dog said, yo. He said he addressed all that adversity and he gotta earn it stuff. He said, earn it. You know what I did, bro? He said, I threw myself to the woods. You feel me? I came back the leader of the pack. I'm really out here. What do I gotta earn? He said, earn it, I am it. I said, this is kind of like a remix to Roman saying, he was like, your dad told me I am it. You feel me? I couldn't get rid of it. I couldn't sell it if I wanted to. You feel me? I was like, oh, okay, you it too? You it too, Cody? Cody, you it?
That's you it, Junior?
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, bro. Nah, Cody, my dog, bro. He smoked this, bro. He smoked this. And he gonna beat Brock. Yeah. Now what? And he's still the king of the South. Yeah. Now what?
Like, facts. Like, there was no, like, decline in, like, the crowd interaction with him. In fact, that whoa, like in his interest music, it got louder. Yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Cody will be back. Like, he gotta do the 2012 John Cena run. Like, you gotta build yourself back up. You gotta do like the whole like rebuilding arc. Like, it is what it is, man.
Wow.
I just don't know why he bit this man's foot. I just don't know.
What is that supposed to do?
I don't know why why did you do that? Like, what? Huh?
You know the black man needs to use his feet for stuff.
All right, you got it, cuz. But yeah, salute to Cody. Cody did that. What else do we have? Do we have anything else that we did not address already? Dark Side of the Ring is coming back.
To the chagrin of Vince McMahon.
Yeah, Dark Side of the Ring is back. They got a Beulah the Butcher episode. They got an episode on Sandman. They got who else they got? I just seen the list.
Bad New Brown.
Nah.
He had a movie called The Ghetto Blaster. I don't know. That should be a documentary right there.
Bro, if you need like episodes just like his filler episodes, just bring Tuco Scorpio and just let him tell stories, man. Just let him tell stories for an hour and a half about how he was whooping ass like backstage in WCW and WWF.
So, fight for justice.
We got Bam Bam Bigelow.
Ooh.
Mike Awesome. Ooh. Magnum TA.
Ooh.
Chris Candido and Tammy Sitch. Beulah the Butcher. The Sandman. And everybody's favorite Intercontinental Champion, Marty Jannetty.
Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna be the one right there, man. That's gonna be the one. Like, you gotta sit down and be like, hey, man, let me tell you about. I found out my daughter wasn't really my daughter, man. Let me tell you about that, man. Let me tell you about how I threw a man in a river. Like, let me tell you about that, man.
Bro, I don't know that Sonny and Skip one, and that Magnum TA one is gonna be something different.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Magnum TA was supposed to be the one.
Damn, man.
He was like Brandon Roy of wrestling. Who's next up?
The guy.
Yo, Magnum TA funny as hell, man.
I don't know nothing about
way
it.
better than Top Seller.
Man, like, what's the homegirl with the big chin from the used to be in TNA? What's her name? I even forget people's names, man.
Homegirl with the what?
Yeah, big chin, man. Like, Tully, like, yo, like, he got with Tully Blanchard's wife, man. Like, he her stepfather. I think that's how it goes. I think that's how it goes. Like, yo.
Magnum Blanchard is wild. that's got to be the Velvet Aliens album title.
It's like on Talladega Nights when the guy with his wife that moved into his house and then just put his face on all the pictures in there. Like,
sure.
Yeah, Magnum Blanchard's in the building now, yo. I'm a 4 horseman now.
Gotta do it.
All right, bro. Like, I don't have anything else.
Well, that's our show, guys. We appreciate you. Oh, okay, cool, for sure. Follow the show, man. Follow the guys. Follow the squadron. Follow the gang, man. At the Enemies PE3 on all social media platforms. Beat us there. Don't meet us there. I go by the name Oh My God Graham. At Oh My God Graham. It is what it is. Ben.
Yo, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at _sunrise_. You can follow the page at the Enemies Twitter. Go on there, click the link tree, shows you everything that we got going on from the Patreon, TikTok, where to find the podcast on a weekly basis and everything like that. Like, yo, man, tap into that. Hit that. And while you're still here, for those of you watching live, hit the like button, man. Do what Amante said. Hit the like button.
Jizzle.
Yo, I'm the champ.
Right.
Follow me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah _ that's with a D and then 2 E's in my me.
Dang.
Follow us and follow everything. Hit the link tree. Follow Discord and the Facebook page. Holla at your boy.
Till next time, y'all, take care of yourselves and each other. Deuces.
Yo, I must have forgot.